Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to day 6. Day 5? I don't know. I don't even know what day it is anymore. I've lost count. But we are 2 days from stepping on stage. Today is a rest day. So what is on the agenda for today is throughout the day I'll be doing a Q&A. I'm more than likely going to go get a massage today as well. I've got some quick errands to run. Got to shave too, shave the whole body, get that all organised. Times did just come out, so men's competitors start at 10 a.m. And I'm about halfway through the list. It does look like a very small class. I think there's only about 4 people competing this weekend, but this is one of the smaller shows, so I'm not too stressed about that. But it still is a little bit off-putting, I find. I would have liked it to be a bigger class, but it is what it is. What else are we doing today? Plan of attack. So pretty much AJ has noticed that I still do need a little bit more fullness. So we have added 50 grams of rice to meal 3 and meal 2 and meal 3 now. So there will be 100 grams of rice in total. So carbs are sitting around about 280, I believe. Fat's about 50 and protein's about 219, 220, something like that. So that's the plan of attack as far as food goes. Throughout the day, like I said, I will be answering a few Q&As that I did post on my Instagram. And then you just might see some other little things like me shaving and all that kind of stuff. So I hope you do enjoy this video. Hope you've been enjoying these videos and the series. And I guess I'll see you in the next clip. So I thought, pull my hood off, with the Q&A today. So I just thought I'd go around and just have a few random clips and pull it up on my phone and answer them as I go. So, we'll start off with the first one, which is always a good one, because I get this asked very regularly. And I don't know why, to be honest with you, because I disagree with it. But the first question is, are you actually natty? Yes, I am. Absolutely, 100%. I have got nowhere near the amount of muscle mass to even bullshit to anyone that I am enhanced. Going down the enhanced route is a potential thing moving forward. Maybe we're going to see how we go in this season. But there are lots of things that we do have to take into account. Well, I have to take into account. And the most important one is, to me, is financially. Can I do it? Can I maintain the physique and, the usage from a financial standpoint, and also be able to support my life, family, partners, kids, eventually in the future, all that kind of stuff. The other thing as well is my health. I got to make sure my health is 100% in check, and I got to at least make sure that my health can take it. I do get bloods done regularly anyway, usually about 4 times a year at the moment, so I do make sure that is all going quite well. But yeah, to answer the question, are you actually natty? Yes, I am 100% natty. And another one, this one's a little bit of a weird one. What time did you fall asleep last night? I went to bed at about 10. I fell asleep watching Chef's Table Pizza. Me and my partner fell asleep watching that. Usually I fall asleep anywhere between 10 and 11, and I'm waking up at about 7 to 7:30. It just really depends, to be honest with you. So just cooking up my third meal of the day. It is going to be 50 grams of jasmine rice, 150 grams chicken breast, 100 grams of green beans. So just finished up shaving my entire body. Shout out to my partner for doing that, Alana. And now I'm going to go out for lunch with her, just down at the shops. But that leads on to the next question, which is, how long have you been with your partner? So me and my partner have been together for 8 years in October, so October 24th, it would have been 8 years. So we've been together since we were 17, I think. So in high school. So it's been a long time. And obviously we've been together for that long because she's doing things like shaving my asshole for me, which is fantastic. But yeah, gonna go out for lunch now, come back, probably have a meal at about 5 o'clock, and then I think I'm gonna go back to the shops and get a massage, just because my scapulars are really tight. And if they do remain this tight, it's going to be really hard to open up when I'm doing like lat spreads and my back double bicep and all that kind of thing when I'm on stage. So I'm just going to make sure I'm a little bit loose, feeling good, making sure all the posing is down pat. So we are 4 meals in. I've had pretty much majority of my carbs. Still got one more meal to go, which is going to be my oats meal. So I will probably have that. Right now it's 5 o'clock, probably have it around 7:30. But I'll go through some more questions. So first off, post-show plans. So pretty much post-show, as I discussed in a video the other day, what my off-season plan is going to be. We've been through that, so that's fine. I do have a holiday booked in for 3 weeks after my final show. So my last show is on the 1st of October, and then I do go away to Hawaii on the 23rd for 10 days. So that'll be sort of like my break to get away from all of this and just relax, unwind, and not really worry about gym or steps or cardio or anything like that. So that's going to be my biggest post-show plan. After that show on the 1st as well, we are going to wrap up. I am finishing competing. My brother's partner's also going to finish competing, and then that night, me, my brother, her, and my partner are going to go out for a dinner. Just us four. We just want to enjoy it, enjoy some good food, enjoy some good company, and go from there. Next question. Do you actually think you're going to win your show? Yes, I do. I hope. You don't know till you get there. Anyone can rock up on the day. I know I'm not in, like I've said before, I'm not in the best condition, but muscularity-wise, as far as my conditioning does go, they do go hand in hand at the moment. I am filling out quite well. AJ is really, really happy with how I am filling out. So I do think it's a possibility. I think my first showing will probably be my best showing as far as where I place goes. It is a little bit smaller of a show, whereas the show on the 1st of October is a bit bigger of a show, so there should be more competitors at that one. So it might be a little bit harder to get a good placing there, but you don't know. You don't know till on the day. I might wake up on the day and I just look elite and no one can touch me. Or vice versa, I wake up on the day and I look like absolute arse and everyone absolutely pantses me. But yeah. The next question, tell me a random fact. The random fact is, I don't know what a random fact is. About me, probably my favourite food's pizza, I guess, would be my random fact. I don't know. Now that's all the questions wrapped up. I am going to get a massage at some point tonight or today, whenever. Whenever I get the opportunity to, I will go. All the shaving's done. Obviously, Tan's booked in for 4:30 tomorrow. Today's video, with a lot of this filming this rest day, and tomorrow's video being Friday, the day before show day, I'm probably going to merge the two together because this one's probably a little bit shorter of a video for the rest day. So probably the next clip you see will be me waking up tomorrow, full as a house, hopefully, posing outside. So let's go again, take 2. So baby face, got the shave happening, body shave, feeling good this morning. Pretty much plan of attack for today is to run one of my older high days. So I don't know if I posted a YouTube video or posted on my Instagram, but I have a 400 gram of carb high day. So pretty much I'm running that day. Which is normally my highest day. We're going to see how we look after every meal, do a little bit of posing, probably about 20 minutes after each meal, maybe half an hour. So most of my meals just consist of 100 grams of rice and a protein source. We do have a plan of attack for show day tomorrow, which I will go through a little bit later on. But for the time being, every 2 hours, hour and a half, probably going to get a meal in. So 8:30, did all my posing. So this morning did all my posing, 8:30 ate my meal. First meal is 100 grams of rice, 150 grams of steak, 150 grams of capsicum. Then what we'll do is I'm going to whip up all my meals for tomorrow for show day now. And then we'll get our pre-workout meal in. Then we're going to head off to the gym around 10:30, 11 o'clock. Get a quick pump session in, 45 minutes, get some posing done. And then we will come back home, and it's pretty much just feed up, chill, go get the tan, come home tonight, and then that's just shutdown mode. We just relax, get a couple rounds of posing in every now and again, making sure the food's shuttling in. I'll send across videos constantly to AJ. If he thinks it's worth me putting in more food today, we'll obviously put in more food. But as far as tomorrow does go, like I said, we'll run through that plan of attack today in this video. just because tomorrow I'm not going to be able to run through the plan of attack. Obviously tomorrow I'll run through what meals I'm having and all that kind of thing as we sit there. Alana, my partner, is going to be recording most of the day. But yeah, so what we'll get into now is I will go cook my meals, and I'll probably see you at the pre-workout meal, and we'll run through the plan of attack then, I guess. Alright, so meal prep for tomorrow. We've got 100 grams of jasmine rice with 50 grams chicken, 20 grams dark chocolate. Same meal here, dark chocolate. Then I've got backup chicken, just in case, and some Sour Patch Kids just in case for some carbs, just because I didn't want to organise rice, so that should be quick in case we do need to fill up a little bit more. Then, as we step off stage, we'll have 150 grams chicken, 100 grams of rice, 150 grams of green beans. Then the next meal of the day will be 150 grams of beef mince, extra lean beef mince, so 5% fat, 150 grams of green beans, and 100 grams of rice. And then I've got overnight oats that are just stewing here with 50 grams of ISO. And then I'll add in 200 grams of berries. So that one, blueberries. So pretty much that is the meals prep for tomorrow. We should be ready to go. Like I said before, when I'm eating my pre-workout meal, I'll run through the plan of attack for the day, but they're just an idea of the meals that I will be having tomorrow. All right, so repping the NBW, Natural Bodybuilding Worldwide, representing the big man and his membership service. But we're going to jump into the plan of attack for today. So I'm going to read it pretty much straight off the screen, what AJ has sent me and what we're going to do as far as everything goes. So the idea is roughly 11:30, 12 o'clock stage time, which is actually perfect because that's usually the best time that I train, and usually I train around then. I just got down my pre-workout meal probably about 20 minutes ago, and I'll probably head to the gym in about the next 25 to 30, so it coordinates it quite well. Fluid, we're keeping it identical to a normal day. Obviously, you know, there's no point in pulling it out if we don't have to. So the idea is just no big glugs. We're just going to keep sips in. Sodium's going to remain the same, 2 grams of pink Himalayan sea salt and 1 gram of low salt or heart salt on every meal. Supplements are going to stay the same. Every supplement that I'm having at the time being is going to stay the same, inclusive of creatine. The idea now would be just to lower protein to keep the waist tight, keep the stomach a little bit more empty, as protein is a little bit more satiating and it can take a little bit longer to digest opposed to like a white rice or something like that. No veg and no fruit, keeping low volume just because we want, again, to keep that waist tight. You know, timing for those meals isn't a massive issue, but we do have some time restraints on them when we do want to be consuming them. As soon as I wake up, I'm going to do my normal black coffee and 750 mils of water. So that's going to stay business as usual. Then by 8:30, we want to have our first meal. So our first meal is 100 grams of rice, 50 grams of raw weight chicken, and 20 grams of dark chocolate. Real simple, keeping that protein low, just keeping those carbs in, make sure they shuttle in and uptake really well. Then in between that meal and the next meal, we're going to sip on 750 mils of water. Nothing too crazy. There is 2 hours between those meals, so we have a long time to get that in. 10:30 a.m., we're going to have the exact same meal again. And that's pretty much going to be our last meal. So that'll be between the stage time. Went blank then. Then between meal two and show time, we're going to do just 500 mils of water. Again, just sipping. If it ends up being a little bit less than that, it's not a massive stress, because then backstage, 30 minutes prior to stepping on stage, we're going to do 150 mils of water with a pump product of choice. I'm waiting for HR Labs Ride On to come. I'm hoping it comes today. If it doesn't come today, I do have two scoops of Bulge by Faction Labs to have on stage. And that'll just be with 2 grams of salt, business as usual on that one as well. And then hopefully we step off stage with a trophy and a first place medal. That's the main goal there, the main target. And then for the rest of the day, it's business as usual. We're not doing anything off plan. We're keeping it. There's only a week in between shows. Me and AJ had this discussion. We need to keep it dialed in. We need to keep it ready to go all through until the end of the show. So my off-plan meal will be on the 1st of October, which I'll probably get some footage of that on the show day. But we're going to return to normal fluid intake as soon as we step off stage. I've got some Powerade as well, just for electrolytes, and Powerade no sugars. Just get those electrolytes in when I step off stage. And then obviously just normal water intake. Then Obviously, meal 3 is going to be 100 grams of rice, 150 grams of raw weight chicken, 150 grams of veg, so we're going to bring all that back in. Meal 4, 100 grams of raw weight rice, 150 grams of raw weight mince, the 5% beef mince, 150 grams of veg. Then our final meal is 80 grams of oats, 50 grams of whey, 200 grams of blueberries. And then we'll wake up Sunday morning. We're going to do a check-in with AJ. We'll see what he says, discuss the next steps, discuss the result, what we can do for next time, and anything like that. That's pretty much the plan of attack for tomorrow. Obviously, tomorrow's video will be a lot less talky, more just getting footage of me moving around and all that kind of thing. But I'm feeling good. I feel like I'm looking quite good, and you know, I'm ready to go. I'm ready for this season to kick off. It's been a long time coming since I last stepped on stage, and yeah, just hanging out to get it all going. So the next clip will probably be just a little bit of training footage, obviously a little bit of posing at the gym. And then we'll come back, get our next meal in, and we'll see how we're feeling. So we have arrived at the gym. We're at POWERHOUSE GYM, which is my workplace for gym of choice today, just because it's a little bit more convenient, and I can also get some posing done on the turf, which AJ has seen pretty much through the whole of my prep, so I'm going to get him that in that lighting there. We're running through a push session today, so pretty much just business as usual. Seated shoulder press first, then we're going into a Nautilus vertical chest press. We'll go into a pec deck fly, then we'll get into, I believe, some triceps. Then there'll be a lateral raise in there. Just keeping it simple. And then I might do like a lat exercise, so maybe like pull over, just get a bit of blood in the lats. Do a bicep exercise, just a bit of blood in the thighs. Just so we can fill up for some posing and see what we look like with a full body pump. But I'll film most of the exercises where possible, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so just wrapped up training, good session. Got a decent pump, but I've sent some clips to AJ, and I personally feel like the carbs and the pump aren't really sticking. So I was pumped for a little while, and then it just dissipated. That's the word I was looking for, dissipated. And I don't know, it could be me, you know, getting in my own head or something like that, but I've obviously sent those clips to AJ. Got to wait for him to wake up. He'll get back to me with any relay of information that he does need to give me. But that was just me personally. Obviously, there might be some clips in here. I did notice when I was filming, the exposure was really fucking shit. So there might be only a few clips here and there. But yeah, that's just personally with me. I feel like I could be fuller. But we just got to wait for the boss man. Going to cook my post-workout meal. I'll probably cook my meal 4 as well, because I'll eat that on the way back from the tan. And then we'll go from there. You'll see me nice and tan, nice and bronzed up. And I'll film some posing of me tanned as well. Post meal 4 probably. So that'll be when I get home. Alright, we have arrived. Oh my god, it is not focusing, but that is absolutely fine. So we've arrived, about to get a tan. I don't know how the tan's going to look with this blonde hair, but it's going to look very interesting. So the next clip that you will see will be me nice and brown and tanned. So that'll be good. See you soon. Okay, tan is done. Oh, it's not very dark on camera. So oh, can you press the focus button on it? Up the top? Yeah, there we go. There we go. So it should get darker, I believe, and I'm very sticky, and I'm not a fan. I hate this feeling. But I did a little bit of posing in the room, and with the tan, ooh, looks great. So should be good. Now just got to drive home. We'll get home. The next clip you'll probably see is a bit of a round of posing, because I'm going to eat a meal in the car. AJ did just do a voice note to me. He wants me doing 10 extra grams of fat in this meal and my last meal, just so the carbs hold overnight a little bit better. So I'm gonna get some posing done when I get home with the tan on, and that'll be the next clip. And I feel like that might end the video there. I'll probably have a little bit of a wrap up. But yeah, we'll see you at home. Okay, so just finishing up editing the video now. Pretty much I will be done for the day, packing her in. It is 7:50 right now. Just finished off my final meal. All checked in as well, because Isabel, the absolute gem, went and checked me in. So I'm number 141. So pretty much now just got to rock up there tomorrow at 9 AM and we should be sweet to go. Just chill out and get ready. Yeah, I'm going to go to bed nice and early and just feet up, relax. Pumped. And we'll see you on show day. Peace.